Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and thank you for watching my video. Today's video is going to be a little Valentine's get ready with me, and I'm gonna answer some of your questions, like a get ready with me Q&A. I asked on my Instagram for some questions because I've seen some other girls doing it and I thought that'd be quite fun. So I got questions, which I'm glad, because I thought, oh, what if I don't get any questions? So I went ahead and written them all down in my little Frenchy book, and I'm gonna do my makeup for lockdown Valentine's date night and answer some questions. Got my gin ready. I'm having a love gin liqueur, which is the raspberry meringue one. I think they brought it out, like, this is so dirty, I've just noticed, Valentine's a couple of years ago, and I love it. It's like my favourite gin. I'm actually having rose lemonade with it, which I'm not sure. I think plain lemonade's better, but it's Valentine's, so roses. I also got pink roses from Declan, but he'd hidden them and I found them. So yeah, I wasn't looking for them. It was a long story, but yeah, I found them, so he gave me them early. But yeah, so if you do want to hear my questions and my answers and a little get ready with me, then keep on watching. But yeah, so the first question somebody asked me was, how or where did you meet Declan? So it's a long story actually, but I won't bore you with the full thing. But the short answer is we met on a night out outside the only nightclub in where we stay. So yeah, that is where we met. He came up to me and asked for my number and just kind of went from there. And the following week we went on a date to Scribbles, which is like a pizza pasta Italian kind of restaurant beside us. And yeah, the rest is history. The next question is, what is your 5/10 year plan? So I'm not really 100% sure, but I would like to buy a flat to rent out, just as like a bit of extra income. So yeah, I would like to, so let's go with 10 years. I would like to have my own flat to rent out, and I'd also like to have bought a house with Declan. Like our house, like the two of us. And then I would quite like to be engaged at least. And job wise, I would like to have moved up a couple ranks at my work. I would really like to I'd like to become a building standards officer, so I would like to have progressed a little bit for that. So that is my plan, and I also hope to have lots of holidays in the next 10 years as well. But yeah, so job wise, what I just said, and just to be happy really and have memories and done stuff I want to do. But yeah, that is my plan, I would say. Okay, so next question is fave place to buy clothes. My favourite place to buy clothes is Pretty Little Thing, if you didn't gather from all my Pretty Little Thing hauls. I would say Pretty Little Thing and Zara are like my favourites, but Pretty Little Thing more because I detest the Zara website, which I'm sure all girls or boys, if you shop on there, completely agree. The website's absolute trash. So the only time I'd ever order something online is if I seen it in somebody else's haul and they like linked it. I would never like browse on the website. And everything that I've ordered online always looks better on the person that I've seen wearing it than the model on the website. So if I was just scrolling, I would never buy it because I just think the website's awful. So favourite shop to go into is Zara, but favourite, well, Pretty Little Things online, isn't it? But yeah, so PLT. Somebody said, do you like nights out with your girlfriends? Absolutely. Prosecco day, count me in. I miss them so much. They're always so fun. I've literally never had a bad Prosecco day. My next question, how do you motivate yourself during lockdown? well, it's very difficult, as I'm sure we're all feeling. I've touched on it in a couple of my other like vlogs, that I'm finding this lockdown really hard. I'm not sure why. It just is, but my main thing that I kind of try and do is like keep myself in a routine. So I've tried to kind of, well, I'm getting up anyway for work because I'm home working, but I've tried to like have a bit of a routine for when I have my lunch, when I have tea, and I've been trying to stick to doing online workouts. So my gym is doing like live classes, so I've been trying really hard to stick to them and just making sure I go outside every day, which is obviously, we've got Lola, so we do anyway. But Declan's finished work at 3:30 just now, so he quite often takes her out, but I need to go out. Basically, outside and routine is how I've been motivating myself, to be honest. That's it. But if you can't stick to a routine, don't worry, because it's the second, third, whatever lockdown. Just do your best. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing, and I've been like trying to look forward to things. Like, so tonight I'm getting like dolled up, because why not? It's something to look forward to. So that's kind of how I've been doing it. Next question is go-to makeup product. I probably don't have like a major one, but something I use without fail every time when I do my makeup is the MAC Paint Pot. No, it's not. It's the MAC Pro Long Wear Fluid Line in Dip Down for my brows. Anytime I wear makeup, I do my brows, and I use this all the time, so probably that. So next question, something you want to achieve by the time you're 30. That's kind of the same as like my 5-year plan. I want to have a flat, and I want to be a bit more on like my career path. So yeah, I would like to be in the position of learning to become a building standards officer, and I would like to have my own flat to rent and a house with Declan. So yeah, that is that. My best and worst holiday. My best holiday I couldn't name. They're all fantastic for completely different reasons, like family holidays, friend holidays, also good. I just love, I don't have a best one, I really don't. They're all just great. And I don't have a worst one either, but I've got like bits of holidays that have been like the worst bit. Kind of like a funny one was I went on holiday, me and my mum and my dad, and my mum had not booked the right hotel. She thought she'd booked a completely different one, so she was a bit disappointed, and the one that we were meant to be in was much nicer than the one we were in, but it didn't ruin it or anything, it didn't make it a worse holiday. It was just quite funny. And on the way back from a 2.5-week holiday, we lost our luggage. Well, we didn't lose it, the airline lost it, and I was devastated about that because I had presents in it that I wanted to give to Declan, and he was going away working for like 3 weeks the day we got back, so I was buzzing to give him his presents and I couldn't, so that was quite disappointing. How are we looking anyway? This one's darker, I need to add more. So yeah, the next question is go-to products for skin, hair, tan. I honestly can't answer that because they truly just vary. Like, the only thing that I use probably consistently is the Boots Dermacare Hydrocortisone 1% ointment for my lips. That's probably the only thing that I'm consistent in. The rest I just mix and match, trial and error, and I don't use fake tan either, I just use the sunbeds. So yeah, I can't really answer that one, sorry. Next is, do you want to get married? Absolutely. Yeah, 100% want to get married. Yeah, that's just a huge yes. I definitely do. I want to have a lovely dress, I want to have a big day, and yeah, I definitely want that for sure. I don't know whether to do glitter or like a dark glitter. I'm not sure. I think I'll put on a glitter shadow and take it from there, and if it's not glitter enough then I will add more glitter. Okay, I'm fighting through these questions a lot faster than I thought I was going to, but that's just me. I love questions, like I love answering questions. I don't know why. Like when I'm filling out forms, I just love questions. Like people are like, oh, I don't want to, the form had so many questions, I gave up. Like I love questions. Ask me questions all day long. I just love it. I love quizzes as well. Like I'm always online on like BuzzFeed doing quizzes. Yeah, this daffodil isn't sparkly enough for my liking. I don't actually think I'm gonna use a glitter. I think I'm just gonna use a glitter shadow. So I'm gonna pull out, if I can reach it, my Huda Beauty palette, because it has like chunky glitters in it. But I'm having an issue getting to it right now with my drawers. They're so full. Okay, I found it. It wasn't where I thought it was. Do you know that rose lemonade is growing on me? Yeah, so I think I'm going to put the shade Dubai on top of what I've done. That has made absolutely zero difference. I don't even know what type of thing I want on top of here, but yeah, not that. That was a fail. I think I might just make it darker and just roll with it without glitter, which is slightly disappointing. And I just rubbed that all over my leg. I don't know why I did that. Okay, where do we get to? Do you want kids? If yes, how many? So, if you asked me this 5 years ago, the answer would have been definitely no. I'm not really a kiddie person, and I've never really been around kids. But Declan has got younger nieces and nephews and younger sisters, and seeing him with them is like really, really cute. And I've kind of decided now that I do want one. Like I'm not like some girls like really want one like by a certain age or whatever, but I think I do want to have a kid, but I'm in no hurry for it to happen, if that makes sense. But yeah, and the other part of that question was how many, and I think I'm just gonna roll with that. I'm gonna put my foundation on next. I'm gonna use, as usual, my Too Faced foundation. This may not match because, you know, some beds. But I'm diverging from the question. But yeah, I only want one if I have one, because I was an only child and I want to make sure that when we do have a kid, that we can like care for it and give it everything it needs. I wouldn't want to like struggle or have it want for anything, because I thankfully never did, and I just wouldn't want my kid to go through that type of thing. Like I just wouldn't want one until we're financially stable, and kids are so expensive, so I think I would only want one so I can spoil it. But yeah, that is the answer to that. The next question is how much you love Lola. Oh my god, to the moon and back. Didn't even realise it was possible to love something so much. I love like my family dogs to absolute bits and bits and bits, but obviously Lola is more like mine because Jazz and Rebel are like my parents' dogs. But yeah, Lola is like ours. So yeah, I love them all equally, but just how much Lola loves me just like melts my absolute heart. Like she just relies on us for everything, which obviously she's an animal, but yeah, she just absolutely adores us, and I just die every time I see her. Like she melts my heart so much, and I love her to absolute pieces. But yeah, I miss Jazz like every single day. I actually think about her so much. Yeah, so it's a bit sad, but yeah, I love my doggos to absolute bits. So the next question is your all-time favourite song. And this is a really hard one because I like quite a lot of like old songs, but I think probably a song by Mika, any song by Mika, or Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield, I think that's how you say her name. I know every single word to that song, and I bet like every time I hear it, and I just bloody love it. It makes me feel so good. And it's actually like nice words as well, I think. So yeah, I really, really love that song. So I would probably say that. My favourite YouTubers is the next question. I kind of like, it just depends what people post, but like the people I watch consistently no matter what they post is Michael Finch, Jamie Genevieve, Ovs, and Jordan Lipscomb, I would probably say. I think that's probably my top ones. I do quite often like watch kind of the people that are like the social climbers and stuff like that. If they do like prank videos and things, I do quite find them funny. But yeah, probably Michael Finch, Jordan Lipscomb and Jamie Genevieve are the ones I watch the most. I love Michael's conspiracy type videos so much. I wish he would do more. I love them so much. Favourite memory with Declan. Now that's difficult because every time we do something I am like obsessed. Like I'm such an easy please person. I like love memories and stuff like that. But this is not like a typical favourite one. But he was in a really bad car crash and was in hospital for weeks and weeks. So something I will never forget is when he got home. That day he got home, it was like a feeling that I can't even like describe. So not like a favourite as such, but it was one that will probably stick in my head forever. That's him making noise on COD again. I've not done enough on my double chin, I don't think. Yeah, and he had his car crash, like, I met him at the end of January, and then it was in April, so it was like pretty intense, pretty quick. And I thought he was actually going to die, so that was horrible. So yeah, I'm going to say when he got home from that is probably up there with a fave memory. I don't know why I'm blending this in before my concealer, but this is what we're doing today. So the next question is my favourite takeaway and what do you have? This is quite hard because it depends what I'm in the mood for. But I'm always in the mood for an Ada, which is a restaurant in my town, and they serve Turkish food and it's absolutely unreal. Like I love it. I'm always in the mood for an Ada, and I have, it sounds so boring, but it's called chicken sheesh and it's literally just chicken and rice on like kind of homemade bread that they make. And yeah, that sounds super boring, but you've never tasted rice until you've tasted Ada rice. I don't know what it is. They must put drugs in it because it's so addictive. But yeah, I absolutely love an Ada. So that's what I'll have for a starter, and then I'll have, they do halloumi. So I'll have halloumi as a starter, then chicken sheesh for a main. But otherwise, probably McDonald's. Because I prefer going into Ada. It's like a nice sit down meal. But obviously with lockdown, they're only doing takeaways and stuff. So yeah, I always love there. But in normal times, probably McDonald's, if I'm being honest with you. I hate Chinese. I would never pick a Chinese. The only thing I have there is noodles or chips. So McDonald's, I'm a bit of a greedy gannet actually. I have a medium quarter pounder meal with only cheese, a Coke, chips obviously because it's a meal, and then I have whatever the kind of cheese melt dipper things are at the time, mozzarella sticks, whatever. And then I have a kids nugget meal because I always want nuggets, and I think 6 is what you can normally get, and I never want 6, and you get 4 in a Happy Meal, so it's perfect. And then I'll have a McFlurry as well. But yeah, gotta be in the mood for like an Indian or like a kebab house type of thing. But even from a kebab house I would have like pizza because I don't like doner meat or anything like that. I'm quite fussy. So yeah, that is the answer to that. A bit long-winded there, sorry. Okay, where are we? I don't know why I wrote these all down. I just love writing. And this pen is really good. So next question would be tea or coffee. Neither. I don't rate tea or coffee. If I had to pick and drink one, it would be tea. But it's never something I would pick. If I had to have a hot drink, I would pick a hot chocolate. but mostly I would just take lemon water to drink over tea or coffee. And if where I am doesn't have lemon water, I'd probably just have water, to be honest. But yeah, if I had to pick, it would be tea. But I want to like coffee because it's like cool, isn't it? Everyone likes coffee. So I got Declan a coffee machine for Christmas, and I ordered him for Valentines coffees for it. And I got some from like the barista collection, so it's like flavored ones, so it's like what am I saying? I'm saying like too much. Vanilla custard pie, and then hazelnut muffin and caramel cookie, like ones like that, bakery type ones, thinking, oh, I'll like them, but oh my god, I can't even taste the flavour, like I'm not even joking. Then I was like, oh my god, this doesn't even taste like coffee, it's so sweet. And I'm like, literally all I can taste is coffee, it's vile. But yeah, I do wish I liked them, and I did buy those with myself in mind, but yeah, I don't like them, so there you go, fun fact. Also fun fact, Declan actually has bought them for himself. He didn't know I bought them for Valentine's Day, obviously, because it was like a present, because we don't really do presents on Valentine's, but because we're not going out, I thought I'd get him some, but he ordered them for himself, so at least I knew he liked them because he ordered the same ones as I did. So that was a bit annoying. Right, what are we using next? A bit of bronzer. No, I don't want that one. I'm actually going to put some of this on my lips now because I'm getting close to my lips. Lovely. What is the next question? Oh, that kind of... drop that. That kind of led on quite well because somebody's asked what is my favourite drink. And they haven't specified, so my favourite like everyday drink is lemon water. And when I say lemon water, I don't mean like water with a lemon in it. I like, you know, like in the bacon aisle, you get like lemon and lime juice from Concentrate. I buy that and put that in water. Might be weird, but I like it. My favourite kind of fizzy drink, Coke 100%. I used to drink so much Coke, which is not good for you, obviously. And then favourite cocktail, a mojito or a porn star. And then favourite like just drink would either be this gin, which I keep forgetting about because I'm so engrossed in my questions and makeup, or if I was in like a club or whatever, vodka lime and lemonade. That's what I would drink. Next question, my favourite makeup brand. That's so hard because I don't really stick to one brand. I just buy what I fancy, but I probably have most MAC makeup, to be fair, and that's not for any other reason. So I'm gonna say MAC, but I don't really have a favourite if I'm perfectly honest. I've ordered heaps of Charlotte Tilbury stuff. Well, I say heaps, like 6 things, so that's heaps because it was so expensive. And I'm really looking forward to using that because everyone absolutely raves about Charlotte Tilbury makeup, so I'm very excited to use that. Don't need any more. I'm gonna go all out because it's Valentine's and I haven't been out in ages and I'm still not going out, but I just want to make the most of it. So yes, the next question is favourite sweet slice. So I wonder who asked that. My favourite sweet slice is a white chocolate with Kinder, anything white chocolate with Kinder, and I like blondies. So yeah, there you go, my favourite sweet slice. My next question is future plans. I've kind of already touched on that, so I won't directly answer that, but yes. My next question is, what is your job? So my job title is Systems Technical Assistant, which sounds technical. But basically I work in building standards and I receive building warrant applications and loads of different things to do with building, and I just basically check through them, make sure all the information's there, check the plans to make sure they're doing what they're saying they're doing. Well, to an extent the officers do that like way more in depth, but I check that there's enough information there so the officers can do their checks. It involves loads more, but that's basically it in a nutshell. So like I said, I would really love to do the checking part, like the building standards officer, so that's kind of my goal. But yeah, that's what I do, and I kind of stumbled upon it by chance really. I started off in the mail room and I just seen a admin job in that service come up, applied for it, and I've just went for things as and when they've arisen and have been successful. So yeah, that's kind of me, and I really enjoy it. Like, people say, oh, I love my job or whatever, and I do really like my job. Like, it doesn't, yeah, I like it. I really do like it. And it doesn't, like, it's not a thought. It's a thought count. My only thought about work is early. If I could work like 10 till 6, that would be lovely. I don't like getting up at all. But yeah, I really do enjoy my job, and I'm so lucky to have stumbled upon something that I really actually like. And yeah, so that is my job. I wouldn't change it for the world. Yeah, I think that's better. I'm just gonna grab a brow gel. I think I got this in a glossy box. Let me find it. I've got so... Oh no, that's now not shutting. Great, Dion, great. Here we are. So the next question is, how do I find homeworking in a pandemic? So, oh my god, to begin with, I absolutely hated it. I was trying at like all costs to get back into the office, and like if there was a job that needed doing, I was like, I'll go. I just got an itch. Yeah, I hated it. I had no motivation to like get up, get changed. I just hated it. And then I kind of realised quickly that we weren't going to be back in the office for a long time, so I kind of forced myself to like it. But when I was in the admin role, I was having to like phone all the team every day and like keep in contact with them, and I hated that. Like, I love keeping in contact with people, but I didn't like having to like phone people every day, and I just felt like I was being annoying, like phoning people and asking them the same stuff every day, like if they were fine. And it was just really hard because like we needed like lots of kind of decisions that we needed the whole team's input, and like we didn't really have like Microsoft Teams or Google Meet or Zoom or anything set up at that point, so it was really hard and challenging. But in my new role, I don't need to speak to anyone except if I have like any questions or that. I just kind of log on, do my thing, do my work, and that's it. So I'm enjoying it so much more now. I'm like almost a year into homeworking, and yeah, I've got my own routine now. Kind of know what I do, what I need to do, like what time I need to do things. Like, I make sure I have my lunch and take breaks, etc, etc. So yeah, I'm enjoying it so much more. But one thing I can't stress enough is have a routine and try and keep it as much like your office as possible. Like, we had a tea break at like 10 and 3 sometimes, but I was finding myself like I was sat at the desk from 8:30 till like 1:30 when I had my lunch, and that was so like a nightmare because you wouldn't do that at work. You'd be chatting, or you'd be through at the printer, or you wouldn't just be sat at your desk like all day. Well, certainly I wouldn't, and I was struggling with it so much. But now I found my routine and I'm a bit more strict with myself. I definitely need to be strict with myself. But yeah, so I like it now, but I hated it to begin with. Oh, we've only got 5 more questions, which works out quite well because we're almost done. I don't like this bit. I need to try and tidy this up here. Next question is, were you nervous to start your YouTube channel? And yes, I was. I can't lie about that. I think anyone that says they're not nervous is lying. No, that's not strictly true, but yeah, I was really nervous because I had wanted to do it for such a long time, and I had convinced myself that everyone was going to slag me off or take the mick, and I just yeah, I wasn't ready for that. I don't really like the thought of people talking about me and things like that, like negatively. That like kind of upsets me. Obviously who likes that? But yeah, I was really nervous, and then I do my best to try and not care what people think, and I used to be really bad for it, but Declan's kind of taught me that who really cares, like as long as my friends and like him, my family or whatever are there for me, then who really cares what other people say. And I agree with him, but to put that into practice is really hard, but I'm kind of getting there now. He definitely doesn't care what people think, and it's slowly rubbing off on me. And it was like the start of lockdown, and literally all I was doing was watching YouTube as usual, but like even more because there was nothing else to do. And he was like, just do it. And I was like, do you know what? I actually I'm just gonna do it. Like if it fails, who cares? Like nobody's gonna care, and you can just delete your channel or whatever. So yeah, I did, and I was really nervous and excited to post the first one, but I'm so glad I've done it because I enjoy it so much. I really love filming it, I love editing it, and and everyone's been nothing but supportive. I have not had one negative word said about it. Well, certainly not that I've heard. Nobody said it to my face. And well, if you don't know, then you don't know. It doesn't hurt you. So yeah, everyone has been absolutely lovely. Girls that I don't even know have messaged me and said such lovely things, like that they're so glad that I'm doing it, and they wish that they had the confidence to do it, which makes me really sad because I wish anyone that wants to do it should do it. It's lovely, it's fun, it gives you something to do, and if you enjoy it, who cares what other people think? But yeah, that does take a while to have that attitude, and I'm really glad as I've gone older and Declan's kind of forced me to be like that. Yeah, I'm really glad and thankful that he has done that. And my parents are quite like that as well, but you kind of don't, when you're like younger, you don't really want to listen to your parents, do you? But now I know that they were totally right. So yeah, the long and short answer to that question is yes, I was nervous to start my YouTube channel. I think I need to blow this eye out a little bit more. Let's grab a little bit of that too. Okay, I'm just gonna pop on some inner corner highlight liner, lips, and I think that could be us quite good to go. Rightio, so the next question is, I laugh when I wrote this down. Declan asked me how many boyfriends do I have? One. Somebody says, do you eat anything other than cheese? That makes me laugh so much because I absolutely love cheese, like so much. I love cheese, loads and loads and loads, but it really doesn't agree with me, so I always suffer after it. So it is a sacrifice when I have cheese, but it's worth it because I love it. My favourite cheese, if anyone is interested, is by Snowdonia, and it's Black Bomber. That's what it's called. It's a cheddar, and it's my all-time fave. I'll put some of that glitter on my lid, will I? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's what I wanted, just a little bit of sparkle. Yes, yes. Oh, I'm making this brush like black now, but oh well. Oh, it's all down here now. I should have done that first, Dion. No, it's not in the places I wanted it to be, but oh well. Right, some liner next. Next question is favourite quality in a friend or boyfriend. It would definitely just be like trust. When I say trust, I don't mean like, oh, I can trust you with a secret. I just mean like I can trust you with myself. Like I can be myself, like don't have any judgments. I can just relax and have them like me for me. And that goes for friends as well. Like a friend shouldn't make you upset. And they should support you and be happy when you're succeeding, or if you're happy, they should be happy that you're happy. Any friend that makes you feel rubbish isn't a friend. I mean, I know friends might bicker or fall out, but a friend that makes you feel rubbish isn't a friend. And a friend who doesn't support you, a friend that doesn't support you in things you enjoy isn't a friend. So yeah, that's my answer to that basically. I've got 2 more questions. Oh, any other names that we had in mind for Lola? So actually, yeah, Declan really liked the name Daisy, which is obviously one of my best friend's names. So I was like, I cannot call the dog the same name as Daisy, like I'm not having that. And then we also thought Poppy. Sorry, who can speak doing winged liner? Yeah, we also thought about calling her Poppy. I think that was my idea, and when we seen her / got her in the flesh, she just wasn't a Poppy. Like, I know that might sound silly, but she just wasn't a Poppy. She had too much, like, I don't mean too much personality, but she was like a bit more, she had a bit more pizzazz about her than a Poppy. And then I think Declan just said Lola, and we liked it. And it suits her so much. I think she's defo a Lola. Like, whatever a Lola is Lola. But yeah, so yeah, we had Daisy and Poppy for her. That was our ideas. I'm still not happy with this brow, like either of them, to be honest. Oh, they'll do. So I'm not sure lips wise. I did get this red crayon in my glossy box, but I don't know what I'm gonna wear yet. So red might contrast with what I'm wearing. So I think I'm gonna do lips last, and I'm gonna pop on some of the lashes just now. Then I think I'm gonna, what is the time? 5:10. Oh, I've been at this for a while. I'm gonna pop on some lashes, straighten my hair, then get dressed, then do lips, I think. But the last question is, what is the first thing you will do when life becomes normal? The first thing I will do when life becomes normal, well, I have 3 things, but 2 is more immediate. The first one is obviously, like everyone, go on holiday. But that's obviously gonna be like, you're not gonna do that straight away. Then my 2 other things is I'm gonna go out for tea, 100% out for tea. And after I've been out for tea, so I'm gonna go out for tea with Declan, my friends, and my parents. And after each meal with them all, we're all gonna go back to somebody's house. We're gonna have drinks, we're gonna catch up and enjoy each other's time, because that is the thing I've realised the most throughout all this, is that just blowing on them, you know, how important all my friends and fam are, and I absolutely just miss going round to their house, sitting, speaking, getting a takeaway, having some drinks, and just spending my time with them. I miss that so much, and I would absolutely give anything to be able to do that. When I say that, the first thing I think of is going to Daisy's house, because that is party central, is Daisy's house. And before any Prosecco day and after Prosecco day, we all meet at Daisy's, we take photos in her kitchen, because her kitchen is stunning. We take our photos, we have our pre-drinks, we get a taxi from her house, we come back, we put the music on insanely loud, and we just dance about like absolute nutters, and I usually fall asleep on her sofa, and I am so looking forward to being able to do that again. Like, I seriously cannot wait to do that. I will never take for granted her sofa falling asleep drunk ever again. And it's not even the drinking aspect that I miss, like, sorry, I had to focus there. Yeah, it's not the drinking aspect at all, that just adds to it. I don't care where, like, I'm not even, oh, I don't know what I'm even trying to say, but yeah, it's the people. But yeah, that is just one memory that I cannot wait to feel again, like, so much. Those lashes are big. You can't even see what I've just done, like, eye-wise now. But oh well, I might actually raise the roof. I think I'm gonna do the shadow a little bit higher, that dark colour. I don't even know if that made a shred of a difference. Who knows, but it made me feel better. Oh bugger, I should have set my, I'm gonna do that now and cover my lashes. I give up. I just sprayed them on the lashes. Okay, so that's pretty much my glam done. Bar my outfit, my lips and my hair, so not really. But that is all the questions. So I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna go and straighten my hair, pick what I'm gonna wear, and then I'm going to do my lips, and I'll come back to you and show you the finished look. Lola's joining in too, of course. She loves a brush. And so guys, this is my finished look. Yeah, so I did go for the red, and I used that red crayon from Glossy Box, this one, but it wasn't like, the watch doesn't really go, does it? It wasn't like strong enough, so I just put on my usual Russian red from MAC, and I've straightened my hair, which I haven't done in ages. Yeah, so I'm really happy with how my makeup turned out. And my outfit, I will stand up. So I'm just wearing a white shirt, and I'm wearing this like bralette from Misguided. Yes. And then I've got some chunky boots on. So yeah, this is probably what I would wear if we're going out for drinks and tea, because it's floaty for a food baby and dressy and like feminine at the same time, but like boss vibes because of the shirt. And I'd probably wear like a chunky necklace, but I'm not gonna change it. And yeah, I'm really happy to straighten my hair actually. So yeah, this is the finished look. But that is all the questions. I just want to say a massive thank you to every single person that took the time to actually ask me a question. I was really chuffed with all the questions, and I thought they were all great, and I love answering questions. And I do hope you enjoyed this video, and maybe I'll do these a bit more like in a couple months time if anyone else had any other questions or anything like that. But yeah, a huge thank you, I really appreciate it, and I really enjoyed filming this video. And I'll pop in a wee clip of my finished kind of look. But in the meantime, I hope you all have a lovely Valentines or Galentines or family times. Just have a lovely weekend. And yeah, I'll speak to you in the next one. Bye guys.